everybody. We're out in the snow today. Today is the first day of what's supposed to be a really big snow. We got a little snow the other day. It's still on the ground, but this one's supposed to be big time. But we have quite a collection of boxes, Amazon boxes and that. So we're gonna go burn them down at the fire. So come on, let's go. See the fire? So y'all will be the first to know if I fall down. Yeah, I was inside. I ordered the local newspaper. Evidently we're missing some information because we don't get the local paper. So I ordered it, like they do here, like old-fashioned. It comes to the house versus digital. Anyway, let's see if we can help Tim. Hopefully we showed up just in time for him to be finished. I'm trying to follow Tim's tracks down here so I don't wander off into a abyss.
I'm gonna go get some more boxes in the basement.
Okay. The cricket box was upstairs.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to look through it to see.
There was junk in there. Let me make sure.
Anything that you might could use for a craft.
Okay, I'll make sure. So we've been saving up our boxes for quite a while. We wanted to get a big enough stack to make it worth it, and then the rains came for a little while, so anyway, we're doing it today. Check out this fire at the fire pit. They're not real sure how many inches of snow is coming. It's supposed to snow all day today and then through tomorrow. Not sure. In the Carolinas, they seem to know. They would say, 2 inches of snow, but they don't say here. They just, possibility of 8 to 10, I think they said, but they're not sure. We took some video yesterday before the snow came, and I'll include it on here. It was beautiful. The sun was glistening through the snowy trees, and it was absolutely lovely. So I'll include that for you. Holding this camera, I get away from having to do a lot of extra work. Didn't realize that when we started deciding to video, but it's certainly working out. So Tim got this sled not too long ago. A lot of folks here have one for various reasons, but it works really good to haul stuff around, especially on top of the snow. If you watched our last video where we put up the deer stand, we used it to haul the parts of the stand once we assembled them down into the woods. Or they call it up here the bush, I think. Did they call it the bush up here or the woods?
Woods.
Woods, okay. We've been watching this show on TV in the Yukon, and they say bush, so. So here's a picture of the back of the house. Up there, the top right is the bedroom, master bedroom, and then the middle is the bathroom. And on the left top window is my craft room, and on the other side of that is Tim's room or spare room or whatever. And then down below my craft room, I guess I should point, right? So let's see if I can get my finger in the frame. Okay, craft room, kitchen door, lower bathroom. That is our spare bedroom, our master bedroom, bathroom, and over back here somewhere, back there is another bedroom. And then these windows down at the stairs there is the basement. It's the drum room down there, and the basement doors. It's coming down. You can see it against the house pretty good. Let's see how Tim's doing with the fire. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
So I put on my fancy suit today. They're called biberalls. And Tim just has on a jacket, so I never know what to wear. But anyway, I'll get Tim to turn the camera around and show you my fancy outfit.
We're gonna make a video pretty soon of the clothing that we wear to stay warm up here. Yeah, that's one of the neighbors. He's on his way to go deer hunting.
Anyway, look at all this snow. I hadn't been out here 5 minutes, I don't think, maybe 10. Anyway, thank you.
Uh-huh.
So, just so you know, it takes about 30 minutes to get in this outfit. But boy, I'm warm. I have on my dry shod boots, if you can see them. Tim and I are going to do a video of all the clothing that we have for the weather. It's been totally different for us to try to dress and appropriate for the weather here. So this will be cool. Tim is not modeling any of that today. He's got on blue jeans and a flannel shirt and some kind of, is that like a waterproof jacket?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
water-resistant jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's better than mine. Mine's not waterproof or
And I've
resistant.
got on a base layer of.
Okay, what you got?
I got thermal underwear. I've got these jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got a thermal shirt on and a flannel shirt on top of it, and then I have this jacket and these boots. And
What kind of boots you got on?
these are Baffin. They're made in Canada, and they're for weather like this. They're heavily insulated.
Boy, I can feel the heat off of that. That feels great.
Yeah. And then I wear wool socks. We wear socks that we've discovered these. They're made in Vermont,
Yeah.
and they're called Darn Tough Socks. And we had some of the ankle cut or a little higher, and I ordered some of the boot cut that come up to here. And that's one of the things that I've known for years. Wool is a good insulator, and even if your feet get sweaty or wet, wool will retain its insulating properties. Wool lasts a long time, and so I can honestly say that since I've been wearing these socks and these Baffin boots, my feet have not gotten cold. Baffin makes a whole selection of boots that are from everything from hunting and just everyday use all the way to snowmobile shoes and boots. And they have some that are rated to 120 below zero. And you think, well, 120 below zero will never get that cold. But when it's 30 below zero and you're riding a snowmobile at 50 miles an hour, it can get pretty cold.
Mm.
Even though we'd never see 120
Yeah.
degrees below zero, the shoes sure feel nice. These are rated to, I think, 20 below zero.
Yeah, mine are -20 to 75 degrees. So I'm feeling right comfortable. I do have on the Darn Tough socks from Vermont also. We stumbled across those last year, and that has been a great find. I guess it's 32 degrees or so. It's supposed to be today.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got to replace the battery in the outdoor thermometer unit because when it really gets cold sometimes and the battery starts getting weak, it just shows negative signs. It doesn't show any
Dashes,
numbers.
yeah.
I know it did that last year once it got below 15 or 20 below zero, and I thought, well, that's just because of the cold, but I think, you know, it's lasted 9 months.
That's pretty good, especially in the cold weather.
Some extreme temperatures like this.
Yeah. What we have seen, we've watched other folks who video out in the cold weather. The batteries on the cameras go really quickly in the cold, so it probably did all it can do, those batteries. Have to get new ones. We are socked in though, not a bit of sky showing today. We saw it rolling in last night. We were driving home. Where'd we go?
We went to get some meat.
Oh,
There's a local meat market.
butcher, really.
Yeah, butcher. And he butchers pork, cattle, so forth. But during hunting season, he shuts down and only does moose and bear and deer. And so now that he's kind of getting cranked back up with his beef, they had a special that they would bring you a minimum 10-pound order, but they're from Island Falls, which is about, I don't know, 25, 30 miles from here. And they offered to bring it up to a local shopping center parking lot for us to pick it up if they had enough orders. So we ordered 20 pounds of ground beef, met the lady in the parking lot and paid her and brought it home, and it was individually wrapped in little blocks, so we didn't have to vacuum seal or anything. It's already packaged up, so we added that to our stash in the freezer for the cold winter months when we can make chili, spaghetti, hamburger.
They call it Hamburg.
Yeah, Hamburg, whatever.
Yeah.
And
even the buns, the hamburger buns.
yeah, and they don't
are
call
called Hamburg buns.
And they don't call hot dog buns Frankfurter. They call them Frankfurt rolls.
Oh, there's no ER on that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
So anyway, we did that yesterday. We got some meat and brought it home and put it in the freezer. So we knew this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the neighbor guy that just went up the road hunting, I asked him the other day when I talked to him, I said, do you ever remember a winter here where it didn't snow much? And he said, no.
So no chances of that.
He said the deepest, he's lived in this particular area for 53 years. And he said the deepest snow that he ever remembered was they had to bring in heavy, now can you imagine Maine having to bring in heavy duty snow moving equipment, and the snow was about 2 inches below the power line. So that's probably
I don't even
15, 18 feet. And they had to bring in heavy duty snow moving equipment on top of what they have to clear the roads. But it was about 2 or 3 inches beneath the electric power lines on the highway.
Can you imagine? I can't.
Our average snowfall is between 110 and 120 inches a year.
Crazy.
And although it can be some brutal temperatures and it takes a while to get used to it, and it can definitely tax your abilities to get in and out and so forth. That's the reason that this county we live in is so big, and there's less than 70,000 people. Los Angeles County is 4,800 and some square miles, and there's almost 9 million people. This county is 7,000 square miles, and there's not quite 70,000. So, as the guy from the Trading Post told us, you can put in the North Woods up at the Quebec border with a canoe, and you can canoe 5 days of all-day canoeing before you reach civilization. So that's nice. You can go out, you can hoop, holler if you want to.
Nobody
You
would
can,
know.
I can shoot my rifles in my backyard, pistols in the backyard. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. This is the Alaska or the Yukon of the lower 48.
And it's beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can go out walking in the woods and, on our tract of land, on the adjoining tract of land, and I never see anybody. It's just me, and that's great. It's kind of like hermit life, but a lot of things can be happening in some other places in the United States, and right now, this is what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
It's peaceful, and it's worth a little bit of cold weather and snow to be able to enjoy that. So now you hear what we normally hear anytime you go outside.
We hear the snow right now. We hear a woodpecker.
Feel the wind.
Yeah.
When you drive up the road and the speed limit's 35, nobody's going 45. Everybody's going 35. When we get to town and there's a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, everybody's going 25.
There's no rat race to get to.
The only gestures that you have from the people in the cars are when they stop and motion for you to pull out. They're polite, and
Or they throw their hand up when you
they
drive
wave
by.
at you.
Yeah.
Everybody waves at you here. Whether they know you or not, they wave at you. People hold the door open for you at the grocery store, and soon will be a year that we've not been out of the state of Maine. A year ago, we were in Beecher Falls, Vermont, until we got to move over here and close on our house. But it'll soon be a year that we've been in the state of Maine, and we've only been outside of this county one time. And, it's almost like you don't have to go anywhere to escape or be on vacation. I can go down in the woods. I can go to the brook. I can go hunting. I can go watch the sunset. We can sit out on the deck, sit out on the yard, drink coffee, and, there's an occasional car that goes up the road, occasional four-wheeler, side by side. But other than that,
Your beard looks very Santa Claus. I want to get a close-up on that. It's full of snow, and it looks definitely Santa Clausy. Yeah, we've watched it just snow and snow on your shoulders and everything. And
one of the amazing
beautiful.
things is the grit that people have that live in this area. Of course, everybody's prepared, and you have to be, because if you're not, you probably won't last too long. But we've met a large number of people who live up here off the grid, and of course, at my age, that's kind of unimaginable. You live up here and you don't have running water. You go to the outhouse. You don't have electricity. You heat with wood or propane, and but You know, I've had one lady tell me that she used to live, her and her husband, off the grid, and they moved in town and bought a home, and she actually missed the living off grid.
Huh.
So anyway, we got the tractor. We took the mower deck off of it. I've got to put the edge tamers on the bucket to keep it from digging into the ground, but that takes about 10 minutes, and then I'll be ready to push snow. The key to pushing snow is start early and push it back as far as you can.
We learned.
We learned that last year.
We didn't get here in time to start early, but
No, but this year, you know, later on this afternoon, I'll push a little bit and
yeah.
push it well out of the way. And as time goes by and the snow gets deeper, I have a brand new pair of snowshoes that I'll demonstrate for you.
That should be entertaining.
And you know, when you watch television in Mexico and North Carolina, you think, well, you know, people must buy those snowshoes and snowmobiles and things just for fun. No. when you got a 29-inch inseam and the snow's 36 inches deep, it doesn't take you long to realize that those snowshoes that LL Bean sells are worth every penny of it. When you have to crawl from there to the house.
Yeah, last year, right over in this area, we had the bird seed. Tim was filling it up with bird seed, and then he decided to go a little bit further, and evidently the ground drops off a little bit.
Excuse me, here comes the snowplow.
Oh, let's see. Oh, we're gonna spin.
They do a fantastic job of opening roads up here.
That's the first we've seen him this year.
Yep.
All right. Well, what's next? Looks like the fire's out.
Yep, looks like the fire's out. So, what is getting out in the snow when you don't have a little fun?
Uh-oh.
So,
What are you talking about?
a sled ride.
You gonna ride the sled?
No, you are.
Oh, snap. What now? Wait a minute.
You're gonna ride down the
Oh,
hill.
snap. So you remember that video last year where I wallered all around in the snow? We're probably about to do it again. And I've got on these bib overall things, which are warm, but boy, you can't really move good in them. You're kind of like that little kid from A Christmas Story, all packed in and have no movement. Now I'm gonna. How are you gonna get me out if I really can't get out?
Now put one foot in there.
Okay. I'm gonna put my gloves on. Hadn't I?
Yeah, put them on.
Could we do this down the driveway or something?
No, then you'll run into the garage.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Nope.
Oh, my gloves got kind of full of snow holding them there.
Yep.
Probably wasn't a good idea. Okay. All right, now, am I gonna...
What you're gonna do
hope
is
it doesn't
put
go
one
very
foot
far.
in there, 1 foot out,
Okay.
until I get down there with the camera.
Oh,
And then you sit down in it and hold on to the rope,
Okay.
and you'll come down the hill.
All right. I don't know about this.
Let's see, let's do this way. So you can go down the long stretch.
Okay.
Put 1 foot in there. All right, now hold the rope.
Okay.
Now
Ooh, it wants to go, but...
oh yes, it wants to go.
Am I gonna sit down or stand up?
You're gonna sit down, don't stand up. Holy
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, I know that feeling. Now don't get ahead of yourself and sit down until I get down here, because this is where we had our garden last year, or this year. I keep wanting to say last year because Seems like with this snow, it's been a year, but it hasn't. Yep. Yep. Yep, I know.
Oh, look, it's going good.
I know it's going good.
Oh, shoot. It's going really fast. Yay, Bud!
Stop when you get to Massachusetts. How was that ride, yay? Let me come help you. Don't get real independent right now.
I can't really get out. Okay, wait, let me do my foot out. Okay, wait, because it's probably gonna come up and smack me.
If you come toward me, it won't. Don't push on the sled or it'll slide.
Okay. Woo, I did it. Hallelujah.
Yeah, I'll go try it.
You sure? That was awesome. Holy cow. It goes really fast. Last year, I put my foot up on the banister up there so Tim could wipe the snow off my boot for me so I could go inside. It's before we had the little boot scraper. And I killed my knee. It still hurts. I guess I am destined for issues. But anyway, so I'm surprised I could pull that off, but that went great. All right, so let me scooch out the way. I don't want to be in the sled tracks. Tim will bowl me over. Here you go. Here he goes. Yay! That was plumb awesome. Do you need help getting out too?
No, I think I got it.
Oh, well. It's still moving. Oh, don't get your leg around that. Oh, snap. Okay. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Got to have a little fun with the chores.
Awesome. All right, well, I guess we'll cut our video off.
Okay. We can go catch up with you later, putting the edge tamers on the tractor and so
Oh,
forth.
yeah, and we got to assemble the roof rake, too.
Yeah.
All right, bye, everybody. Start over.
Machine. Huh?
Start over, I wasn't ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Before I crank the tractor or any piece of machinery, the first thing we always do is check the oil. That's good.
All right.
And kind of look around it. I gauged the front tires the other day. The back tires have beet juice in them to add extra weight to get traction and to keep it from rolling over. So I never checked those. They're pretty, that'd be a nasty mess. But the front tires, they run 23 pounds of air in them, so I make sure they got 23 pounds. I check them about twice a month, and they may be off a half a pound or a pound, whatever. But that's part of the life cycle of having machinery is to check the tires and the mechanics of it every so often, and that's how you get it to last. And I mean, they're great tractors, but like anything in this day and time, it's not cheap, so you got to take care of what you have.
That's for sure.
I want to go get the key.
Okay. We'll sit here on the bucket. Watch the snow. Oh, that's the kind we like. You can shovel it without any effort at all. We've used a broom to shovel that powdery snow before. The snow we got the other day was the other kind that lays heavy. Oh, this is nice. Most all last year, our snow was this powdery stuff. I mean, it still requires effort to remove it, but it's not heavy. It doesn't work against you. But at the very end of the winter, maybe early spring, the snow was the heavy snow. But
I did this already once.
did you really? You can't tell. It's coming down pretty good. Yesterday we scraped the banisters, so you can see how much snow we have so far today. I can't tell from here. Doesn't look like but an inch, but it seems like a little more than that. How much is that on the banister right now, you think?
2.5 inches.
Is it? Okay. I can't tell from down here. There's that boot scraper. Bless him. That window above the door there is the window I was telling you is the room behind my craft room. You should see my craft room. I've gotten a new table in there. It's really pretty, really functional.
We got a lot to be thankful for, but mostly thankful to the good Lord for a warm house.
Mm-hmm. All right, what are we doing now?
I'm gonna crank the tractor and pull it out just a little bit there and let it idle, warm up. And I'm gonna put the edge tamers on the,
Oh, out there in the snow?
Yeah.
Or in the weather? Okay.
yeah, because I'm gonna let it idle. I'm gonna idle it here.
Okay, I was gonna say. All
Now
right.
we've checked the oil
Yeah, we did.
and we checked the tire pressure 2-3 days ago. So now
We're
we'll
good.
crank this granny up.
Snow is where this machine shines. Worth every penny. Tim had to push the snow with the snow blower or whatever you call it, blow the snow, because he had to walk the driveway and everything, and I was in the warm house. I don't feel as guilty now.
These are the edge tamers. They're like little shoes that go on the bottom of the bucket so it glides along and it doesn't dig deep into the grass or the gravel.
Good. Yeah, those are pretty cool. go inside and get a cup of coffee. Okay, so we're inside. Gotta take off the outfit. This room that we're in is our new mud room. We converted an unused room to this mud room. Let's see if I can show you any more. So this rack, wardrobe rack thing, one side is Tim's and one side is mine. And it's great. Our shoes and boots go on it. Hats, gloves. This used to be kind of a junk room. We put the seeds in here last year, but this is a much better plan. So I'm gonna try to take off my outfit without getting snow everywhere. Oh, speaking of, we do have some WeatherTech mats for our boots too down here, so that's kind of cool. All right, here goes. I don't know if Tim is, that box is the roof rake. Just got that. I don't know if Tim's gonna plow or what, but I told him I was coming inside for some coffee. He didn't have a problem with that. Not that he would. Okay. Well, that's it. Hang my stuff up so the snow can melt off of it, but just want to show you our room. Here's the room. So there's the door that comes in the kitchen off the ramp, and that thing hanging from the doorknob is a door dog, a draft dodger. Made that for all the doors, and he does a pretty good job, I think. So there's the closet or wardrobe thingy. And we've got a mirror over there. And here's our wardrobe thingy. And really cool. Really love it. All right. I'm going to get my coffee. Hey, everybody. Whew, about to fail. We're back out in the snow.
Huh?
I'm telling everybody what we're up to. So Tim's got a roof rake. We hadn't had one of these before. So this is its maiden voyage across the roof. He just put it together. I'm holding the action end. Sounds like sleep now. Maybe I just got a different hat on. It feels like it's going tink, tink, tink. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I see now.
So I do not have my big monster outfit on. I have on the thinnest sweatpants I own. Actually, I think they're the only sweatpants I own. And a flannel shirt. So I'm really hoping we get some good footage rather quickly. Freeze to death. Where are you gonna start?
I don't know. I think I'll start with the garage and just see how it plays out.
Okay. We'll get ourselves positioned over here, maybe.
It goes.
What? Look. Wow.
That's what I said. This will lessen some of the snow load.
Yeah, we hope. Well, that's pretty awesome. Oh, yeah. That'll make a huge difference. Listen to that. You can tell it's weighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sleeting. It's on my shirt. Little BBs.
Is it?
Yeah. That is something cool. Gosh, there's already like 5 inches or something up there.
Huh?
Looks like 5 inches or so on top of there. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks pretty deep to me. That's a huge difference. Don't you love powdery snow? It's so cool.
It's a good thing the handle's that long. A guy would really
Get pummeled. Yeah. Get beat up.
buried. Avalanche.
Mm. Now above these doors are those pokey things. Holy cow. I'm getting peppered with ice balls.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do on this side.
Okay.
Because last year we didn't do any.
Yeah.
Switch down through here.
Did you?
Huh?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's so snowy. Wow, listen to the weight of that. It's working. Oh, yay, I got to go.
Okay, go.
If I got to go. Here are the videos we took yesterday when the sun was shining through the snowy trees. It's beautiful.